Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And got a good one for you today because I'm still in Las Vegas right now. And we got some new news because this is where the chaos begins. And it is crazy, guys. Mr. Wonderful steps forward, and there's a twist to this whole thing with him talking about how bad it is for small business right now. So please like, subscribe, and today we have a sponsor, Belly Trim XP, which I will talk about a little bit later. But let's get right into it. First things, guys, Las Vegas is having a Formula One race in the middle of November, and the construction is insane right now. And you've got streets closed down at certain times. This is the Strip, and they divert traffic and things like that, but there is no way the construction is going to get done. As I walk through the city and all the signage and the fences and everything that they're putting up, this is going to be absolute chaos. And I think that this is going to be a disaster that I cannot wait to film for you guys. But I am telling you that the Formula One race, I don't know how they get the construction done in 2 months. Just don't have a clue. First is Kevin O'Leary steps forward and is talking more about the chaos that's happening with small businesses and how most businesses between 5 and 500 employees don't have access to cash. Okay, we've heard this, he's talked about this before, and he said there are no programs to help people right now except for one. And the one program you guys have seen so much, you've seen the commercials for it, the employee retention credit. You know, the ERC, we can get up to $26,000 for your employees that stayed with you during COVID. It's great. Only problem with it is last night, the IRS shut down the whole program. Shut it down. No more applications, which is interesting because think about this. They already processed 2.3 million applications for this, for the $26,000. I know so many people that have gotten this money, and you know, employees that have worked for big companies, doctors, different various size companies that have had this money given to them and gotten the $26,000. Only they haven't done a thing for the employees. They haven't given the money back to the employees. They haven't done anything to help the employees. So here's the thing. Danny Werfel, who is the head of the IRS right now, he steps forward and he says the bad actors in this program are horrific. There are hundreds and hundreds of applications where people, just like the PPP program and just like EIDL, where people were encouraged to go to the sales companies and fill out their application. The only problem was that they weren't actually authorized to get the money, but they got checks. Ooh, the problem with it is Mr. Werfel said that you're basically opening up an investigation into your company when you go get this program. So there's going to be so many people that are going to get audited during this time. And Mr. Wonderful, in his last story, in his last interview from yesterday, was talking about how people need to go get the employee retention credit. Now, if you've been in any news channel, Mr. Wonderful's all over the place because he has a company that helps you get those tax credits. Oh, it's a profit deal. Yeah. So it's very interesting because this is going to be a problem. Now, think about this. There are companies out there that are even advancing money towards this program. So people are taking loans against this, people are making commissions on this, and some people should have never gotten this money. So that's what you're seeing right now, which is absolutely crazy. And the thing about this is that there are 600,000 applications right now that are pending. So no more as of today. You cannot apply for it. Think of all the commercial time that's been purchased for this. That's going to be just wasted airspace because they won't be able to take it. Now, when I've researched this, the people that got shut down already, oh no, they're going to take the applications and hold it for you. So don't worry, they won't shut it down completely. That's a lie. Now, a few things about this is that Bill Hagerty, the congressman from Tennessee, he steps forward and wants to do the Depositors Resolution Act of 2023, that if you have a small business, here's the big problem with owning a small business, is that the FDIC insurance is only for $250,000. If you do have employees and if you're paying people, there's times that you could have more than 250 grand in your bank account. This guy wants to guarantee it to 100 million. So if you're a small business, again, between 5 and 500 employees, and you are out there and you get caught in a bank failure, which again, why are they talking about this? Why would you say, hey, we need to prepare for this because there's going to be more bank failures? They anticipate that there's going to be a consolidation between now and the next 6 months of hundreds of banks that are going to be consolidated together. Smaller regional banks, okay? Crazy, 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 crazy. Senator J.D. Vance from Ohio, he steps forward and says, this is just the beginning. We need to have unlimited FDIC money, which again, an unlimited line of credit is ridiculous because who has the money to back this? Who's paying for this? So it will be interesting to see how this plays out in the coming months. But I think that you're going to see this be a bigger problem. You're going to see this employee retention credit be a bigger problem. You're starting to see people prosecuted time and again with the EIDL loans and the PPP loans. You've seen it all. We've all seen it right now. This is going to happen with that employee retention credit. Now let's talk about our sponsor, Belly Trim. Think about this. As you walk through Vegas, you see people kind of heavy. And one thing that's kind of funny is that they anticipate that 75 million Americans are overweight. But you can do something about that. You can take Belly Trim XP from the good people at BioTrust. It is a one capsule that you take a day, and it helps you with conjugated linoleic acid, and it helps you lose weight. It's been proven to help people lose weight. So go to trimwithdan.com. The link is below, and you can save up to 51% off the regular price. It's a big deal, but check it out today. And trimwithdan.com. Look at Belly Trim. Again, BioTrust is a great company, and they've had just tremendous success. Over 15 million products shipped. But if you think you could lose weight, and as we get older, the belly fat sticks around, you need something, okay? So take a look at Belly Trim XP and go to Trim with Dan today. Did you guys know that the store Nordstrom's was named after a family, and that the CEO of the company is Eric Nordstrom, okay? Well, Mr. Nordstrom steps forward with a news conference that basically wasn't held, wasn't promoted by anybody, and he's talking about the insanity of the crime wave that's hitting all these stores, and the fact that they had the Topanga store that had $100,000 in damage and merchandise stolen, and the shrinkage. It is just killing the company. It's killing every retailer right now. And he said this is disturbing that nothing is being done about this. What's not being done is that they are not prosecuting these people. That's the problem. Now the next thing, think about this, is Governor Newsom in California stepped forward and says, hey, we need to do something about crime in these retail establishments that are being taken over. So what he's projecting and proposing is a $267 million slush fund that was from different COVID money that they can slide over in grants to the different news agencies and different agencies and police agencies in different municipalities. How about prosecuting criminals right now? So guys, this is the problem that you have, is that all these people are not being prosecuted. Nobody. So the police are happy, and the police are stopping, are excited about this. Highway Patrol, different organizations. But the point is that, again, who cares? We're going to increase surveillance. We're going to get more ways to film this. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Vegas is chaos, guys. 24/7. 24/7. So Who cares? Who cares if they get another, $267 million? If you are not prosecuting these people, it's worthless. Now, Governor Newsom is on the shortest of short lists to fill the vacancy for Joe Biden when he steps down and runs for president. That will be insane, because what you're going to have is everybody and their brother talking about how nobody's getting prosecuted. Plus you got homelessness running rampant, and crime and everything else, and drug use, and San Francisco going completely out of business. Think about this. For those of you that have been to New York, one thing that I really enjoyed that I thought was crazy was you have all these high-rise buildings. As you walk down different streets, there's basically a drugstore on every corner, it seems like. Duane Reade. Well, the swankiest Duane Reade is in Trump Tower, of all places. And this place is closing for, say it with me, baby, crime, okay? My daughter is moving out of LA, and I can finally tell this story. I hated her living there, and I understand for her career and things that she had to do, but I hated every second of it. The good thing, the saving grace, was that downstairs she had a Walgreens that was there. And the Walgreens was great, and she could not leave the building. They had security, they had it so that she was protected. Well, guess what? The Walgreens closed because of crime. When I went out there last time and filmed last time, one thing that we didn't really let you guys know was I had a guy pull a knife and start waving a knife at me when I was doing the following the strike for the Writers and Actors Guild. So get out of there. Get out of town. It's a mess. They're not doing anything to stop this. People are going to get severely hurt. And when she went to give notice, think about this one. She goes to give notice to the company, and the company says, Where'd you grow up? And she's like, what does that have to do with anything? Well, where'd you grow up? She goes, I grew up in Orange County, California. She's like, that's it, you're soft. And are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you should experience, people trying to kill you. You know what I mean? That's what you have to, utter a war zone is what they want people to live through. So share your thoughts on that one, okay? But, one thing that my daughter and I have kept certain things quiet, and with both, the things that we do together and her channel and what I do. But this is crazy, guys. And it's ridiculous. And it's just a matter of time until somebody gets hurt. So you're going to see more and more about this. I'm going to finish this video with these last couple stories. Think about this, guys. Where have we heard this before? Time and again. A company goes out of business. In this case, it's Yellow Trucking. Remember Yellow Trucking? Yellow Trucking had the problem where they couldn't secure financing to stay open. They were trying to raise $700 million and couldn't get the funding for the $700 million to restructure the company. So they closed. Now, here's the worst part. They just paid their bonuses out to their executives. $4.6 million. Is that sick? How about this one? Matthew Doney. Oh, who's he, Dan? Well, Matthew Doney is the Chief Restructuring Officer. Hello, the Chief Restructuring Officer. Sounds like he couldn't restructure lunch. This guy went out and got himself just over $1 million in bonuses. Is that insane? That's insane, guys. How many times have we heard this, that these companies get these bonuses, and the story's below, so it's fantastic. And then there's Errol Kapula. I got this story sent to me about a man that was suing his doctors for a botched surgery. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's suing for $1 billion in Australia, which is $643 million here in the States. I'm like, wow, what did they do to this guy? Well, let me tell you what the doctor did. The doctor said, listen, you need to experience the joy of life and watch me do the C-section on your wife so that you can see your baby being born. And he says it traumatized him, seeing his wife in that position, and it was awful with that. So, again, Sissy Lala, okay, was this guy, that's what his name should be, and not Errol. But anyways, I was so traumatized watching this. I mean, come on, okay? Turn your head, close your eyes, whatever. But $643 billion US dollars. Where do I sign up? Yeah, my ex-wife traumatized me. I couldn't stand to watch it. I need $1 billion. Anyways, please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Take a look at our sponsor. Email me, hello@iAllegedly. Again, just a quick video today. But man, I'm telling you, this is going to be big news because the ERC credit, they're starting to investigate all the people that are pushing all that stuff. And they cut off the program. So share your thoughts on all that, okay? Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon.